out in the field with Jon Berning. Jon, good afternoon to you.
Hello, Chad.
All right, Wheat Harvest 2024 is officially underway. You guys are just getting started. I was wondering if you could provide the viewers with a quick update.
Well, we got started Monday, and we cut probably Monday from probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon on to, I think it was probably 12:30 in the morning once we quit. And then Tuesday we got a pretty good start, and probably again cut until 1 o'clock in the morning, anticipating rain, which we didn't get. And then it's been humid and just haven't been able to do much for the last several days. And now today we're running about 12 moisture and everything's going pretty good.
All right, and today, just for the viewers, it's 88 degrees, and I believe the wind's blowing out of the south at about 40 miles an hour, so it is maybe somewhat helping dry things out.
Yeah, and the humidity's not near as high. I mean, it's what is it, 30 mile an hour wind, 35 mile an hour wind. It's terrible to be outside, but not too bad in here. Nope. And I'm glad I knew you were coming. Not really, but I wore the right shirt today.
Yeah, you did, a little branding here.
And a hat. Hell, what we ought to do is give away a hat or so, or something.
All right, so the first 10 views, or the first 10 comments, excuse me, can we do 10 hats?
Sure.
The first 10 comments on this video, leave a comment and I will get with you somehow. I'll have to research how to do that without you sharing your email address, and we'll get you a Berning Farms hat.
Positive comment, good comment, not no profanity.
Yeah.
Heathens.
So Jon, what's your take on harvest so far this year? You know, you have a lot of experience in the field. You know, what's things looking like compared to the last couple of years?
One word can pretty much sum it up. It's phenomenal. Don't ask me why. It's not like we got an overabundance of rain. But, you know, in probably May, I think we started getting some rain, and we had top dressed and put some fertilizer on it, and then we put some fungicide on it just for the plant health and everything. And I don't know, all the stars must have aligned someplace, but it's pretty good wheat.
Well, that's great news. I know you guys in the community can really benefit from that. We're running what I consider is a little bit of a unique header. What's the name of it again? It's a stripper header, but it's
Shelbourne.
Shelbourne stripper header. What can you tell the viewers about this header, and you know, maybe a little bit of why you guys run this over the traditional headers?
Well, Harold was wanting to connect with me for the grain card, but why we run these things is that this header just grabs the wheat head off of off the stem, right, and leaves the rest of the plant there. So we have a ton of residue, and you know that helps conserve moisture. Shades the ground a lot better. It will and leave a nice planting bed, so to speak, and for Milo next year.
And so you guys notice just a night and day difference between the traditional header and the strippers, just, you know, with that additional ground cover.
Yes, okay. Yes. I mean, and we've tried it all different ways, but this, I think, my personal opinion, this is just the best thing for us in western Kansas.
Okay, I've also heard over the years that if you're running a stripper header, you have the ability to maybe move through the field a little bit faster because you're not bringing all that material through the combine. Is there any truth to that?
Yes, that's absolutely true, because just like you said, we're not taking near the material. We're cutting 120 bushel wheat and going 4.5 mile an hour. So, I mean, if you're taking in all all the organic matter, all the whole plant through the combine. I mean, you just got to go a lot slower. It takes more power, more fuel, and this just works well for us. For what we do, it just works really well.
What would you say the increase in speed is with a stripper versus a conventional? Is it 25%? I mean, if you put it into a percentage, what would you guess?
I'm guessing, at least 50%.
50%, so significant increase.
If not more. I mean, it just is, it's a lot more. Just a whole different animal. Just
they have a very distinct look. I mean, you can't see anything that's going on inside.
Yeah, no, and that gray part, that hood, will come up and down, to where it lets more wheat in or closes it off more. And this is a different one. They make a variable speed one that you can speed the rotor up and everything. Well, we really don't need that here.
Okay.
And so we've elected for the non-variable one, and I think it's an XCS, 36 foot. And we've got 4 of them in the field. Just works pretty nice.
Okay, one thing I noticed is that each side of the header has a wheel that's actually touching the ground. Is that just due to the length of the header, or is that something? Is it just due to the weight of this type of header?
I think it's just floating out there to help, with the weight and the width and everything. Don't really know what it does for sure. It's just
So these headers aren't necessarily heavier than the standard John Deere header? Not that you can tell?
Well, I don't know. We don't have one.
Okay.
I've honestly never, well, I take that back. I don't know. How about that?
Yeah, that's a fair answer. From a break fix maintenance perspective, do you notice anything? I mean, are they higher maintenance, lower maintenance, the same maintenance?
I think that they're lower maintenance, but it also depends on the guy running it.
Yeah.
We didn't have our skid plates set right one year, and I'm glad it was me. I tore the heck out of one year, and it was my own fault. So I mean, it's depending on the moron you have running it, and at that time I was the moron.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's sometimes how you learn.
Yes, that is. We all learn from that.
Okay, well, John, we'll make our rounds here this afternoon, see if I can convince anybody else to let me ride with them. Any final comments as we continue on wheat harvest here this year?
Well, you'll have to get with those guys because we just got our machine sync figured out. We've got it figured out to where we can see each combine, how their grain tank, the level of their grain tank, and the other guys in the combine, the young kids, they've got it figured out how to run the grain cart. We just got it updated on mine, so we tried it once, not successful, but everybody else can do it. So. And
did you say, will you see their information on the John Deere screen or on your iPad?
We'll see it on here.
Okay, I got you. So underneath John is going to be 2 grain carts.
Well, I don't know that I'll see that for sure.
Okay.
Because it's just when the grain cart engages, when it comes close to you, it's going to have, whether it's engaged or ready or anything else.
Okay.
And then that's how you move it around.
Okay.
But anything else, I'd be lying to you because I haven't got to run it.
Well, we'll get with you towards the end of harvest and see if you have the kinks worked out.
Oh, well, yeah, if I have the kinks worked out, everybody else has already got them worked out.
The boss is always last. That's how it works.
Well, yeah. They just want to be able to make fun of me.